a submersible that led to a tragic implosion. There were people on board, 5 people killed in this case of extreme tourism. They'd hoped to see the remnants of the Titanic in the Atlantic Ocean. You'd think that that might deter people from wanting to participate in extreme tourism, but no, that's not happening. Bookings for things like helicopter skiing, mountain climbing, they've gone up, according to an extreme travel agency. NewsNation business analyst and New York Post reporter Lydia Moynihan is with me right now. I don't know that extreme tourism is ever going away. I mean, people really do want to test fate, and they also want, it's like they want to experience things that you can only experience in the afterlife on Earth. They're a little impatient.
You're absolutely right. It's really astonishing. I mean, I guess if you have a yacht and a 5th home and a jet, the only way to get a thrill at that point is to put your life in danger. And what the travel agent is saying is that this tragedy has generated a lot of interest in these kind of activities, which is sort of perverse. Now, he said they are asking more questions about what kind of safety mechanisms are in place, what kind of risk is associated with these activities. But just to walk you through how this works. So you have to retain a special travel agent. That costs between $15,000 and $120,000 a year, and then that travel agent helps you find something that suits your interest, whether that's heli skiing, whether that is getting in a submersible like the Titan, which imploded, or whether that is, and this is the craziest thing I've ever heard, a bike trip through war-torn Syria. Right now they're planning a trip for 12 bankers to bike through Syria, which frankly almost seems disrespectful that you're so rich and you have so much privilege that you can just go to a war-torn country for the thrill of it. And I think the other piece here as well, Adrienne, is I'm all for people doing what they want to do, but there's a cost to everyone else. So obviously with the devastating implosion of the Titan, that was horrible, but yet it's the taxpayers, it seems like now, who are on the hook to basically pay for the entire search and rescue operation. So there's a cost to other people for some of this seeming irresponsible interest in just wild, dangerous activities.
You think that, again, there are certain things that, you know, money can buy, but you think that there are certain things that we'd have monitored, like don't go down to the Titanic when only 3 ships in the whole planet can actually reach those depths. Maybe we should reconsider that commercial companies do that kind of extreme tourism.
I think that's a good point. Would you ever do any sort of extreme tourist activity?
I wouldn't bungee jump. I wouldn't go on a zip line. I am literally the most, let me just go find a spa and a good time massage. That's about as extreme as I get. Lydia, you know, speaking of extreme, Sriracha, one of the world's most popular hot sauces, are going for how much online right now?
And that is also a very extreme flavor, very extremely spicy. That is going for as much as $120 a bottle.
What?
There is a shortage of raw materials and the special peppers they use to make this sauce, so there just isn't a lot of inventory. And on Amazon, people are paying $120 for a bottle. If you are savvy, you can actually find it for closer to about $70 on eBay if you're a real bargain hunter. I don't think that I would want to buy a bottle of Sriracha from some random person who I don't know on eBay. Is it used?
Was it
Can you
refrigerated?
test it to see if there's some sort of dry? There's so many questions.
Did you water it down with tomato paste or ketchup? I don't know.
Or something else?
I don't want to think about that.
I don't know. That is another risk I am not taking. I think we're both very risk averse, and I think we are better off for it.
I take other kinds of risks in my life. Putting my life on the line, eating spicy hot sauce from somebody that I don't know. Yeah, no, we're going to skip on both of those things.
I like bland food. I like being on land. I'm very happy with both of those things.
And it's working out for you. Lydia, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.